Our program continues here from Portales, New Mexico, the winner of our This Week in Your Town contest. The aircraft you see behind me is an F-111 Interceptor. It saw its first action in 1971 during the Vietnam War and actually carried its combat mission all the way through to 1990 when it served in the first Operation Desert Shield. In 1996, nearby Cannon Air Force Base donated the plane to the city, and it is named, appropriately enough, the City of Portales. When we take our show on the road, we try our best to plan many of the stories you see here on our program, but every once in a while we stumble upon a real gem. While here in Portales, we came across a family of very talented musicians. And it's not just their ability to play a variety of musical instruments, it's the instruments themselves, especially the violin. This week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson introduces us to the Brown family, where aged wood gets some incredibly new tones.
Those notes mark the birth of a new instrument. Keen Brown delivers the first song ever played on this custom-made fiddle. Keen and this fiddle share the same father, Wesley Brown, though they obviously have different beginnings.
This is what I start with.
These are aged European tone woods. This piece will be the neck. So how does that become this?
You just take away everything that doesn't look like that.
Sure, Brown tries to make it sound simple, but before he even tried to make a fiddle, he spent 2 years reading more than 100 books, some dating back to the 1400s.
The tone of the instrument comes from the thickness of the graduations of the top and the back.
The tone is the spice of the fiddle, and to make sure it sounds just right, Brown takes a cue from the kitchen and sprinkles black pepper right on the wood. Then, using a tone generator, Brown turns the dials until the pepper dances.
See, right there. Right there is the resonant frequency of that wood.
And if it's not the tone he's looking for, Brown scrapes away the bad notes.
And it appears building instruments runs in the family. Keen here built this guitar-mandolin combination 3 years ago when he was only 13. And just like this instrument here, the violins are a perfect combination of new and old.
And in a workshop full of instruments about as complete as Beethoven's 10th Symphony, Brown is forced to turn to his family to enjoy the finished product.
All of them are very musically talented, and I can't play anything. I mean, I can't even play the radio.
But then again, each fiddle he completes becomes part of the Brown family.
Yes, Keen's birth was more important than that fiddle's birth, but, you know, it's kind of the same kind of thing. Kind of like another child.
So how many children you got out there right now?
More than I can feed, let's put it that way.
And in any jam session, the more, the merrier. In Portales, New Mexico, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.